by noon. 12:05. Big country, what's up, bro? Had a sound on this thing, big country. But last time we had a little sound issue on the last video. I want to make sure we loud and clear this time because you know we out here trying to be informative. I'm good. I'm good. Well, hey, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, this is the HotShot Haven. I am Jonathan, bringing you more informative content about the trucking game, the HotShot game, you know, trucking life in general. You know, things you can do to better yourself in the business, things you can do to become more productive, i.e., get some more money and figure out how to bring it to the house. Because, like I say, it ain't about what you make, it's about what you keep. What you be able to keep. So, we're gonna talk a little bit about that. We're gonna talk a little bit about what's going on with the market down here in the South, in particularly uh, the Louisiana area at this time right now, in South Mississippi, a little of Florida, some of the Texas Panhandle at the bottom where it curves down, not the top. Uh, and just kind of put y'all up on a little game about some things, and like I said, a couple of things that even from the high shine world, non CDL, CDL, Big Rig. Test speeding a little red wagon. This 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 video should bless some people in some ways where you can see some money where it already is some money, but at the same time you can see some better ways to procure more freight, uh, do better numbers, and it's really based up on your ability to be aware. And I oftentimes speak about this situational awareness, occupational awareness, road awareness, driving awareness, but being aware of what's going on in the media, the market, the weather, things like that. All of that culminates in making you a better business owner. It makes you a more informed person. It makes you better at your job. Like the stuff that I do, even though it's cool and everything, the stuff that I do, it don't happen by accident. It ain't. I'm just not stumbling up on all that freight, y'all. How many of y'all know I'm a calculated individual? How many of y'all been on the channel long enough to figure that out? I don't just be leaping and jumping and doing stuff. I don't. I really don't. In life, I look before I leap. I think a lot of stuff through. And if you're new to the live, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. And I think on next weekend, I got a I got a broker slash dispatching class that I do. I have a few participants coming down here on Sunday, but on Saturday we will be giving away the food at the Jackson bus station slash Amtrak station, uh, and all surrounding little areas where I know they be at the park and all that stuff for the homeless and less fortunate people. So we gonna do that next Saturday. Uh, I don't really like to go live when I do that. I drop pictures or something. I don't really like to go live because, like, some people, what I'm saying, they in these situations because stuff happen and it mess with their mind. They don't want to be on camera and stuff like that. So I don't really do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do that like that. But I will drop some pictures or something. Cause some people do like, man, yeah, you can take a picture, do a selfie or something like that. But I ain't really out there for that. And then at the same time, like I said, some of these people got real feelings about their situation, which I can't do nothing but respect it. I'm just trying to help. So that's why I don't do them live. Like talking about, I might go live from a highway cleanup. I do that once every quarter with my guys, but I don't really do the live from the man past not food because like I said, everybody got different feelings about that. I can't do nothing but respect. I'd have been in the position to have them type of feelings before. So it is what it is. What's up, Neil? Can't call it. That one of the many people right there. Neil on the ground all the time. Dallas, I appreciate that. That's on the food and it's going on the food, bro. No doubt. I'm gonna drop some pictures in the community probably next Saturday morning after I get finished at dropping on. It just depends on what happened and what's available because they do be hitting me a lick at Mickey D's on these sandwiches. Cause me and the shift manager, I gotta call him super cool. He know what I'm doing. And basically at cost and dude be sliding a little extra piece of cheese on some of them. You never know. You just get a bag of shit, it'd be a big old bag and you don't know. So I appreciate them five. You got five on it. My boy said, I got five on it. Yeah. And I appreciate you, man. And that probably about 3, 4 sandwiches, man, depending on how they rocking with their price again. Yeah, because I'm a talk. That one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna negotiate. All my matter, hey man, yeah, man, good to see you, man. That my good moderator right there, man. Good to see you, bro. My homeboy out there getting it in. But like I said, that's one of the many things that we strive to do on this channel is to help some people get out of some situations. You ain't gotta be homeless. You can just be out here trucking a little bit backwards. And some of the stuff that I bring, it sheds some light and some perspective. That's what I'm here to do, shed some light and some perspective on some things that kind of trip people up, boggle people like you really can't figure out how this level of money be getting made out here and how people be able to really move a truck the way they move a truck and the truck always got something on it day for day and they basically doing what they want to do out here. Freaking having a ball. Like they back at the house every day and everything. They make like 3 times more money than you. And like I say, it's never a competition, but to just know that there is money out there like that on the table. That's why I said I was gonna make the channel because I feel like the stuff that I had been watching over the years that what I'm saying, some people were making a lot of money doing this stuff. Some people weren't making that much money, but it was always a lot of in between stuff that they never talked about. And I guess they'll call that I guess trade secrets, but it ain't no trade secret. You get out here and you know how to charge, you know how to master time and you learn what this stuff worth and your time is worth and you charge accordingly and you run the miles that advantageous for your equipment in the areas that advantageous for the equipment that you got, especially with semis and hot shots stuff like that, in the weather that's permitting and all that good stuff, and you make money. It ain't real crazy, but they don't want to tell you a lot of stuff. That's why I pull up at the shipper and go live. I don't care nothing about y'all seeing that. Y'all need to see that. When I tell you these folk bullshit unload these shingles and I'm there 3 hours and all that there, ain't no need of me coming and editing the video together and fast forward it through the 3 hours and I have Squidward or somebody on the thing 3 hours later. No, we gonna go live for about an hour or two and y'all gonna see me sit there dealing with this stuff and how it actually go. Time over everything. But I'm gonna show you that it's all about controlling what you can control. So that's kind of what some of the video going to be about. And I encourage you, like I said, um, if you want to do a super chat, do a super chat. That's going on the food. We going back to the Jackson, Mississippi, the bus station for Greyhound and the Amtrak station. It combined. A lot of people be out there. A lot of people ain't got nowhere to stay. They be out there. They be have all they own, they belongings, everything they got in life be right there beside them to the point where I know these people ain't got nothing to the point we gonna keep doing what we've been doing and keep feeding them. We appreciate that super chat. And like I said, Saturday, Saturday morning, I'm gonna get up about 5:30, 6 o'clock and secure the food because it should be made by 7. By 7:30, I should have the food and be out there at the place. And last time I did like 200 sandwiches. Sandwiches. Did like 200 sandwiches. And they were gone in like hour and 20 minutes. But I made some blocks. I went some different places to some gas stations and some more places, the park where I know they be at. And they ain't last long. So yeah, I probably get like 200 of them this time. So again, and boom, and shoot, like I ain't tripping. If you want 3 of them, get 3 of them. I don't care. It is what it is. That's what we doing. Uh, but Imma show y'all how the occupational awareness of what's going on in the market right now gonna lend itself to a lot of people coming to a new crossroad called adjustment. See, I ain't crazy by a long shot, and I told y'all, I flat foot told y'all about 8, 9 months ago that this is not a normal type of market that we had been in. That we in now, it still ain't normal. It ain't what is going on, and it's still a lot of money out here. It moving at a very fast rate, and if you don't get on the ground all the time, you might miss some of it. But at the same time, it's out here, and this stuff ain't gonna last forever. And it's starting to become evident in a lot of places. And dare I say, everywhere. Race ain't the same. It just depends on what it is being carried, the commodity, and what the need and the demand for that commodity is at that set prescribed time. So that means you got to be able to see stuff changing and adapt to it before it really happens to you. That's why I be showing y'all in live real videos that when you out there and you talking to these people and you getting information which ain't nothing but reconnaissance for your information so you can have a heads up on what's going on from the people on the ground floor. See, we picking up loads, taking them, dropping them, pick up another load somewhere, taking them, dropping them. A lot of people ain't getting out the truck. They ain't saying nothing to the shipper besides, hey, here's the paperwork signed. I'm gonna get it unloaded. They ain't having no conversation like, man, how many more of these y'all gonna need? Or, man, what y'all make with this stuff right here? And why y'all need so much? How many? I mean, how long it gonna go? And they'll start telling you stuff like, "Hey, man, yeah, we real behind on this right here. This particular material right here is in really high demand with us right now because we got an order of these many to produce, and we don't nearly have the amount of material. That's why you keep coming over here with this, and you know that that piece of that load or that partial, you know what I'm saying, is actually, you know, in demand, has some longevity, little bit of security on it, and you could possibly ask for more money than what you was doing to actually tell the broker or the customer that, hey man, I know you got to move a lot of these. I'll be available this day, and this day to do it. But for me to commit my truck like that and to go ahead and get these 3 loads off your plate where you don't have to find 3 separate trucks, I do all of those. I need this much extra money and we'll pay this now instead of what we was paying. If it was paying you $900, well, we want 1100 and I do 3 a week. But you don't get those type of chances when you get out of the truck, pass them the paperwork, unstrap the load, get the paperwork back, get back in the truck, go find McDonald's. Take the time you finna go find McDonald's and actually be proactive in your searches for freight and not only load for load, but just commodities. Don't worry about who's moving. Just worry about what's moving, and then we'll worry about who moving it. That's why that truck ain't never lied. That's why the truck ain't never light. That's why ain't none of these trucks never light. Unless I choose not to participate in some buffoonery somewhere. Like I forget your purpose. I'm coming out of Colorado. What about 2 months ago? I'm coming up out of there. Uh the month before that, that would be 3 months. I was coming up out of there. They had lumber coming back from Colorado going to West Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas. Either one of them could have took me south and brought me toward my house, my destination. They want to pay $1.80 a mile for 48,000 pounds of lumber, fully tarped on a 48-foot flat or step deck. I refuse. Just not gonna do it. I don't care what they been paying other people. What them folk eat don't make me shit. I did headed from Colorado to Amarillo. About 5.5 hours dead here. Got some really good gas mileage because that Detroit came on down there and got me something that paid 4.50 a mile. you know what I'm saying, and came on to Georgia for some really good money with it. But you know what I'm saying, it gets to the point where I ain't participating in it. I suggest you don't either. But coming back the next month, I went over there again, get a load coming down, paid right at $4.30 a mile. I was helping a guy move a meat and bone processing facility, a small little behind his house factory. And we brought that from Elizabeth, Colorado, right below Denver, probably maybe 60 miles below Denver, down to Amarillo, and got that unloaded. It was an awesome trip, the awesome customer. This was the first customer I ever met that when I pulled up, was moving all his own stuff. This stuff was palletized, it was banded. He knew the exact weights of each item, and he had a diagram of my trailer drawn on a piece of paper with each item, where it goes, how much it weighs, and how much weight will be on my trailer in what area of my trailer. And he had it tallied up at the bottom in three different weights, like this in the front, the middle, the back, and that's how much it weighs total at the bottom. I was like, let me get your card and I'm gonna give you one of mine if I'm ever in it. But you ever need anything moved ever again, I'm gonna find a way to get to you and move it. Even if I gotta drive a load from Mississippi to Amarillo, drop it off just to come see you, I'm gonna do that. You call me Big Dad. We need about 3 million more customers just like you. About out here in this industry, we about 3, 4 million more customers just like you. You can't buy them like that, bro. And dude paying almost $5 a mile to move this stuff. But in the pursuit of getting to a dollar, procuring more loads, and actually being in the position to know what's real, what's fluff, and what's going on out here in real life. Sunday night, hey, all my appreciate that super chat, baby. $10. That's going on the food next week. We're doing that Saturday, Saturday, Saturday. Like they used to say, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. No, Saturday, Saturday, Saturday. We getting away a whole lot of Mickey D's. Hmm. I'm thinking about, man, if I got time, I'm thinking about going by toiletries. Cause that always works good too. Little small care packets of toiletries, probably about 50 of those. I gotta link up with somebody either at Walmart or Target somewhere where I can link up with them and buy that by the box. And I just cash out on them because I think they need them toiletry, that toothpaste, that deodorant, that soap, that mouthwash. It might not be a lifetime supply, but it's something to get you through a few days. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be cool too, man. Y'all got me brainstorming over here. That ain't gonna be that much money. So ain't. Just do it. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna call. Well, nope. I'm gonna go to Walmart and see if I can talk to somebody about that today. So live while I got some more time. When I get out of here, I'm gonna go talk about that today. 'Cause I think that'll be cool. Cause you need that stuff, y'all. Y'all need that stuff. But back to what I was saying, you gotta be aware of what's going on in your area, what's going on in the media in your area. Be aware of how the freight is affected by what's going on in the media and what's going on in the area. And as you all already know, if you've been tuned in to any weather in the last month and you ain't been living under a rock, you know it's a huge storm hit the coast of Louisiana, Mississippi, some of Florida. And that storm actually propagated and went up the East Coast and did some more stuff over there in Georgia to the point where it was a pretty big storm, you know. And as a result, flatbed freight has did something that it doesn't normally do in the area until something like this happens. And I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about and why I've been just really moving crane mats. I moved some steel to get to some more crane mats. And the last set of crane mess I ran, and I'm gonna tell you about that. It was a day early, and I got home a day early. 363 miles for 19. And I still was able to come through by my house, sleep in my own bed, get up and drive 3 hours the next morning, and got out there for 1900. 6 hour drive. 1900. Mm, that's some strong shit, yo. I'm trying to recreate my whole last week, this week. I'm gonna rinse and repeat like I tell y'all to do. That's what I'm finna do this week. I'm rinse and repeat because it was a easy breezy, beautiful cover girl $9,700 week. I can't argue with that. I was at home 4 days and the weekend. I can't argue. Who gonna argue with that? I'm not arguing with that. I'm gonna roll with that, and I'm gonna try and rinse and repeat it, remix that again next week. And if everything ain't lined up like it is, get what? I'm chasing them crane mats because they going to a special place that's out there in the middle of the ocean almost. And get what? All that stuff got washed away. Info had crane mats, equipment, generators. Wink, wink. I'm talking to you, hot shot guy. Crane mats, um, generators, um, power stations, uh, dumpsters, trash compactors. You boys with the dump trailers, they clearing a lot of shit out down there. Uh, bricks. They got a lot of roofs that got blew off down there. People shingles, uh, sheet metal. Um, Hold on, man. I'm just gonna go and get y'all should drop some tips in the jar, goddamn it, because I'm giving you what it is, man. If you're down in the area, stop playing with yourself and realize what's going on. It's a fucking natural disaster, and they down there capitalizing. I have not seen that many trucks in a line on a highway going in and out of a direction, and it ain't but one highway to get there, y'all. Once you get off the main lane, all the way off the main lane, I was about 15, 20 miles out in the ocean. In the ocean, it still got land out there, but it's just a strip. One highway gets you out there where I went to, and ain't nothing but oil refinery stuff. That oil money I be telling y'all about, that infrastructure money, that all my amount be talking about. Them folk got to get their power back right, Big Daddy. And they working on the swamp. You need crane mats. All the houses got the roof blowed out. You need shingles. You need PCV pipe, that light stuff, that non-CDL hot shot. They need loads of that. No loads of that. Oh man, if you have a RGN right now, oh man, that or a double drop. If you got a double drop right now, the military is going bananas and infrastructure money going bananas. All my metal, I would most definitely agree with that. We have a little talk about this because I don't want y'all to be slipping on their money. I don't care if you pull a CDL high shot, non-CDL high shot. Man, them folk got single generators, two generators. They 3, 4 thousand pounds apiece. They going down there. And get where they coming from? Almost everywhere. From even in Illinois. I ain't gonna even call no name. It's a company up there that got a generator facility, and they are a logistic company. They some smart people, and they are a logistic company, and they move crane mats, and they all this in the same company. Now they got a lumber company. They own a forest and everything to make the money go in a whole circle. And they got generators coming all the way out of Wisconsin, Illinois. They got them coming up out of Mississippi. They got them coming out of Louisiana. Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, all you boys up over there, Mason, Dixieland, they got them come from all over the place. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things where you might want to tote some of that. You gentlemen over there that trying to get some money in Houston, you boys that trying to make a success out of themselves in Houston area, it's some money over there right now. if you know what's going on and you're able to put something together, you might be able to report a record month between now and the end of next month if you get your shit together. I'm talking to anybody that's over there by Houston. You get your shit together. It's a lot of money. And it ain't just on the flatbed, it's on the reefer, it's on the driving, it's on water loads, it's on all that good old stuff. You won't just talk about it. And that go for the same folks. They're right around here in Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Georgia, tip of the top of the Florida. They man, therefore I looked on my own little personal side little board that I got with these said people, and these said people want 140 trucks to get these crane man. They want like 63 trucks picking up generators from up north, bring them down south. Everything converging right there. I need to put some of this step that goes so the Lord. Indeed, you do. Man, it's too much money, man. I'm tell you like this. Said people in question, if you in a semi, I'm just talking semi guy for a sec. If you're a semi with a flat or a step, you go right there, St. James, Louisiana, and run right down there to that bottom spot down there, and 77 mile for the 750 or the $800. That about $10 a mile. I told you we don't count that money like that about the time, and that is good money for your time. I don't care who you are. That's good money for your time. You talk like hour and a half with the traffic, maybe a 2 hour drive in there. You ain't gonna get nothing coming up out of there, but you get something up in there. If you real crafty, you might go down there and pull some toe up material or clear out something and make a few dollars. But really, your objective is to get right back up there to St. James and do that all over again. Try and run by three of them in a day for 750, $800 and go flat fucking insane on their ass. That's all you semi guys. Scotty too high to come on down, man. Shit. I don't buy care nothing about that thing, man. Cause one thing about it, ain't no competition. Come on down, get you some of that money, bro. You got, like I told you on the phone, you got to follow that freight, follow that money. You on grind all the time. You chase the check, chase the check. Check determine where I'm going to an extent. Now, if it is just out of my range, I'm not gonna do it. I'm like, that's too inconvenient. I can make that much money by at the house. I ain't gonna do no shit like that. But yeah, when you come out there and get on a rotation like that where you can actually afford to run it dead head back, run it again, dead head back, run it, and it means nothing to you, that's when you know you really cooking with some gas, boy. I'm talking the one I ran, I was tempted to run all the way back up to Shreveport because I got paid to go from Shreveport to this place at the bottom, which is top of Louisiana, to the bottom of Louisiana, which is like 5.5 hours, 6 hour drive. Or I took the alternate route and came across 20 and stopped in Jackson right here by my house and went home, which was 3 hour that way and 3 hour down that way. So you had a five and a half hour or a 6 hour and 15 minutes, and I can go home. I went home. Man, I messed the time. Yeah, they say what they want to say. I still went home, and just on the strength of the love of what I'm doing, I'm gonna tell you, it ain't no it ain't no just no fluke that the 9,000 some got made, because the simple fact of the matter is I was supposed to pick that load of crane mess up on Friday. I picked it up on Thursday because I booked the wrong date on the load, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to spend the night in Louisiana because I dropped off in Texas, but the load pick up right on the other side of the line in Louisiana. I'm gonna have to sit there and waste time. I said to myself, hey man, this stuff ain't no appointment. This stuff going to a disaster area. It's 500, 600 truck probably finna go down here. I ain't never heard nobody complain about getting there early. It's 4:45 on a Thursday. I'm just gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up on them, and I'm gonna have the cash out ready. If I gotta bribe them or give them some money or just pay him in case he finna leave and go home, I'm trying to pull up and see if I can get loaded on Thursday instead of Friday. And I still confuse their system because they sent me an email today like, man, what's up with that load? Man, that load dropped off Friday morning, 4 hours before I ever even have picked it up. That load was done, and I was on something else. You know what I'm saying? And that's the stuff I say about mastering time and being able to make critical decisions that gonna impact that gonna heavily impact my month. Where I just made a way to ease another load in that I probably wouldn't have done if I had sat there and be like, man, I done messed up. I done booked a load a day off. Man, damn, I timed that wrong. It ain't really nothing coming out of long view that ain't gonna take me so far away that I ain't gonna be in position to get the load in the morning. Oh shit, I just go to the truck stop and go to sleep. Mm-mm. I'm finna pull up on them, hit them with this finesse game, act like I don't know what's going on. Just give them my load number and see if they gonna load me. He was like, man, we finna get ready to go home. I was like, man, I really want to buy you dinner tonight. You know that? Just for real, just man, I really want to buy you dinner tonight, man. If you would just, go load it up, it's all good, bro. I'm gonna see you got Cash App. I'm gonna see some on Cash App, 'cause you know what I'm saying. I really want to buy you dinner tonight, steak or something. You know what I'm saying, really, 'cause I appreciate you. Lord. I talked him into it. He done went on load me up. It was 20 minutes. I strapped down and headed home. Still on a Thursday. It still was Thursday. Friday morning, I got up, had it dropped off a little bit before noon down there in a straight up disaster area. Three, and right at $9, $8 50, $8.50, shit like that, $9 a mile, like eight. I say eight, but 363 divided by 1900. Anybody, they're like seven something. I think they're like seven something a mile. But anyway, they're good money. I shit, 6 hour drive, $7 a mile. I take it every day. I'm trying to see how I can rest and repeat. And I've been looking at people. And the crazy thing about it is the demand on this stuff is so high that where I got those from, there were 100 loads coming out of that place. There were crane mats everywhere. I'm talking about stacked to the ceiling. And you go back in 2 days and look at that same place I was looking at them at, now that location ain't moving crane mats out because they gone. These people, I'm telling you, man, when I tell you it's a frenzy, it's 500 truck in and out of that place on a daily doing different stuff. It is ridiculous. So, you know what I'm saying? Being able to master time and being able to consider time and not sitting on a mistake, because that considered to me to be an error. Because I was on the said location and I press book now, book it now. I took what they said they was gonna pay for because I feel like that was way more than fair. So I ain't even negotiate that rate. I booked it now and then looked at the date and was like, dang, that pick up Friday. I'm gonna be over there Thursday. Shit, I'm gonna have to wait. That's an error on my part. I should have looked at it better. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you don't rest on them mistakes and be like, well, I just sit over here tomorrow. Now you try and get to work and fix that today, and the best way I can fix it was, hey, pull up. The worst they could tell me is, hey man, you supposed to be here tomorrow. We're not loading you. We going home. We'll holler at you. And if that had happened, the truck stop was about 3 miles from where I was getting loaded. I was gonna go to sleep, get up, drive 3 miles in the morning, get loaded. But you gotta see. You got to try it. Ain't no way. It'll be less than right if you ain't at least go for that. That's light work. You was gonna drive to the truck stop. The loaded spot is 3 miles away. Why not just ride over there so you can sleep good tonight, even if they say no? You knew that you at least tried to make it happen. Flip Duval said, well, my grandma is somewhere sexy, somewhere sitting over there chilling, being sexy than a motherfucker. Sure live. My grandma pretty. She sure live, man. Bless, man. In good shape. Ain't got no health problem. I think she take like one medicine, maybe two medicine. Got no real health problem. She a diet controlled diabetic. She ain't on no insulin, no pill, and nothing like that. She just eat right, do right, drink a lot of water, and on some herbs and vitamins. And she do a lot of herbal stuff and stuff like that. And I really think she gonna make 100. Think she gonna make 100. My great grandma was dead close to making 100. I think she was 97. And then I got another one, great grandma right now. She should be in the 96 to 97 range, kicking it hard. I got a personal stylist that come do her hair and her fingernails every Tuesday and Wednesday. She kicking it. She doing what she supposed to. But yeah, Fritz, 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 hey man, y'all, yeah, y'all go in the community. Fritz a fool. Then my dude right here, he been on channel a long time. Fred Duval looked at a picture of my grandma I posted in the community. Did the emoji like this. He was looking like he was thinking. He was like, I hit that. Grandma, man, like that's I man. That, yeah, she went her for that one. I don't got nothing to do with that. Uh, ooh, like I hit that. I ain't gonna lie, I had some partners in the street that said the same thing. They would look at this, she was like, man, I ain't man, them young niggas ain't got nothing them folks do for me. Well, I'm old enough being a grandma. At the same time, I was thinking, I said, some of them young cats out there really want to knock your bag out, grandma. I'm so sorry to tell you, they really want to hit you, but at the same time, I'm letting them niggas know it's blood on grandma. I'm gonna kill you dead by grandma. I swear for God, don't. That's her stuff. She do what she want to do, but if you get her, you better do right, cause I'm gonna kill you by my grandma. Stiff. Fritz, hey, you my dog, bro. I ain't gonna eat like you part of our same family. I promise you are. Man, I had me run down the roll out my chair when I looked at that company. Like, man, I hit that. I was like, this nigga, look at this nigga here, man. Damn, that made me want to take it down a little bit. I want to say, damn, I want to take it down for a second. I was like, let grandma have it. Let her have it. Let her have it. She been dealing with this in 1946. Been pretty all her life. Yeah, no doubt, Fritz. Ain't no doubt, bro. That's why I fuck with. I said there was a couple of folk they couldn't let their comment when the slid with a couple folk. I said Fritz a fool, boy. If a couple folk had made it, I would be like they got malicious intent, but Fritz is a fool, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming on too, man. If you're new to the live, click out, give me a thumbs up, click back in. You want to subscribe, ring the bell, do all that for notifications. You helped HotShot Dave out the other day, bro. I did, and it kind of was a problem that alleviated itself. I don't want to just like spoiler alert on his video that he probably gonna make about it, so I ain't gonna really speak up on it. But he did have a problem that was slightly like could have been catastrophic, like to the tune of a lot of money. And yeah. We went back and forth about it. It really wasn't much I could do about it, but I'm always somebody you can call if I fuck with you like that and you got something going on. I try and give you my opinion as a technician and a mechanic about what I would do, and it ended up kind of solving. Oh, it already dropped. Okay, yeah. We were going through the scenario, man. Bro, truck was running hot. The truck was running hot and temps were hitting 240 and shit like that. And it's a lot of things that could cause that. But what I want people to understand about your cooling system is two things that well, three things that really affect the cooling system and its performance in any vehicle. And that's gonna be water level, the ability to hold pressure in the system, and the ability to make airflow through the system. He idle 24/7. That's why I don't run like that. I ain't got no APU and I ain't finna put no generator on the truck. So I run out and back. So I don't do that long stuff like that unless I just feel like it. Then I'll be in there for a day. I might idle for a day, but I don't my truck older and I don't feel like it's good for that truck to idle like that. I will if need be, but that load need to be paying if I'm out 2, 3 days. That route and that circle need to be a $5, $6, $7,000 circle. You know what I'm saying? Roll Williams, what's up, baby? In here. But yeah, like I say, with that cooling system, man, God bless you. And System Transport LLC, man, bro. Appreciate you, bro. And like I said, Saturday we gonna be back out again doing the food with the less fortunate people out at the bus station, train station, the gas stations surrounding area, the parks and all that. And like I said, I don't go live. I will put up a couple of pictures, let y'all know I'm out here with them and everything like that. But I don't go live because some people that got sensitivity about their situation, which I gotta respect them people. You know what I'm saying? Because they out here for various reasons. Everybody ain't out here because they want to be out here homeless and stuff. Some people that had some really bad, unfortunate stuff happening, and then you don't want to magnify that or put a magnifying glass on that in a public type atmosphere on this whole little platform that we got right here, and subject a person to more degradation on their name, and people they know seeing them out like this that didn't already know that they was out like this. So I don't go lie. I don't go lie with that shit, but we gonna do it Saturday. Like I said, I drop you a couple pictures from the bus station, boom boom, overhead or some shit like that. Selfie to let y'all know here go the bag and the boom or something like that. But at the same time, nah, I ain't gonna lie. But all donations, all that stuff, straight to them, straight to them, cause they need it, and you never know. Cause most of us probably about a good 3 months from being just like them. If some real bad stuff happen, you can't make no money no more. All these bills doing everybody that with you turn against you. So stuff can happen real fast. You be right out there beside their ass trying to get one of these sandwiches. So that's why we doing it. Cause I'd have been there before. I'd have been out there. I ain't no trying to have to get a sandwich from nobody, but at my pride was fucked up at the time. I probably wouldn't have took it. But at the same time, that ain't neither here or there. But we gonna help where we can, when we can, at all time. And like I said, I'm gonna talk to the people at Walmart and see if I can get those small uh hygiene packs, the little fanny pack size bags that got the deodorant, the shampoo, the soap, the mouthwash, the toothbrush, and the toothpaste, and boom, the information you're about to give regarding cooling some probably worth the money alone. Yeah, and okay, so what the problem really resulted was lack of cooling circulation due to a thermostat that was actually not functioning correctly and not allowing the heated up fluids to be circulated back to the radiator and the air be drawn through the radiator to dissipate the heat and thus completing the cooling cycle, which is your cooling system. But like I said, there are also two more things that can really cause a problem with a cooling system. And one of them being not having quite enough coolant in it, and it creates air pockets which won't allow the coolant to circulate and make that complete loop back through the radiator and back in the engine again to cool the engine. That's a problem. Now, I will say this, being a little low in coolant won't overheat the truck. But once the coolant level in the radiator drops below the level of the top radiator hose, where the water is not being pushed up into the radiator, there's a problem. There's an absolute problem. What I want you to understand about how an engine produces heat is that inside your engine you have a combustion chamber, whether it's a diesel or a gas. The piston comes up, fuel is ignited, whether it be by pressure in the diesel or by a spark in the gas engine, it's ignited. And inside of that area that's being compressed, the fuel ignites and it goes boom and shoves the piston back down. So in that area, it's called a combustion chamber. Now, this area of the combustion chamber is extremely hot because all these explosions happen under high pressure while the piston is in full compression. So this area becomes hot. Well, this is a part of the head of the motor. So there's metal right here contacting, but on the other side of that metal, inside the head, there's a void where water continuously passes over this area. Now, one thing about it, just like putting coolant in an engine that is overheated and having it stationary while you do it, it leads to cracking parts and blowing gaskets and things like that because you got to keep this stuff moving. And the biggest thing about what I need to say about is this combustion chamber right here is very hot. This temperature may be up to 9 to 1,500 degrees on this side, and you got water running across here, probably about 175 degrees, which is contacting a 1,000 degree surface. How many of y'all know that water boils immediately? This water that's over the combustion chamber is always in a constant state of change between vapor and liquid. Vapor to liquid, and that allows it to grab the heat and move right along. So when it comes through, it's liquid. It gets on top of this combustion chamber, it vaporizes for a moment, and that steam pulls heat out of the metal. And as it gets pushed by the water behind it, it passes across it, it liquefies again and flows on and so forth. It may be another cylinder adjacent. It does it again. It does it again. It does it again. And by the time it loops around out of the head to go back to the radiator, it's extremely hot. It's pretty hot, and it has to make that loop to get back up to the radiator to allow the air to pass across the fins and take the heat out of the water before it makes that journey again and hits this hot combustion chamber. So whenever the water level is low, just know that this inside area of the head is susceptible to probably 1,000 degrees. And when you do that, they say, "Oh, he cracked the head." Yeah, because this thermal expansion here, as opposed to right here, is so much of a differentiation that the metal cannot give that much. The ductility is not there. It cracks. You got a cracked head. Or it sits there and expands so much that it makes the gasket, the head gasket between the block and the head, actually shift. Not that much, but by a little bit, and it offsets the firing ring, and now you have a cooler oil type mixing area. You getting pressurization into the cooling system. Oh, you got to blow a head gasket. Now, the other area of concern with the cooling system um, is the water pump, and understanding that this water has to keep moving, not only because of this very hot area that it has to pass across and keep moving, or it sits there and boils. That's why you do not turn a super hot engine off that still has coolant in it that's running hot. You do not turn it off. You don't allow that water to sit there and turn into complete steam, because now it's going to over pressurize the system. You're going to bust a hose. You're going to crack a head. You're going to bust the radiator. This pressure has to go somewhere. So you got to let that truck keep running. Do not turn that truck off. If it's running hot, 240 degrees, and you don't see no water on the ground, you know it still got water in it. Let the truck run, turn the fans on, get the fans going with it, and let the truck cool off as it's gonna cool off. Just don't put any more load on the truck. Let it run, sit in neutral, whatever you got to do to load the motor as least as possible, and keep the water circulating. Keep the water circulating. Now, that's a little coolant help for somebody, because, like I say, you got to keep this stuff in there, because the cooler system in your truck is actually like a pressure cooker in the kitchen. As long as the pressure is in the pressure cooker and it's not allowed to escape, the liquid inside of there really doesn't boil. After a certain extent, it will, because it has no choice. But pressurizing the system raises the boiling point of the liquid. That's why a truck can run at 200 degrees safely, and water boils at a much lower temperature, because the pressure inside the cooling system, and if you look on your radiator cap, it may say 7. It may say 7 pounds of pressure. It may say 15-pound cap. That's the amount of pressure that that system was designed to run it, to keep the fluids, radiator, antifreeze, water, whatever you got in the cooling system, from boiling. So if you cannot keep pressure maintained on that system to keep it airtight and watertight, it's a pressure cooker with a leak. So now it just boils over. You lose water from the leak due to the pressure being created in the system. And before you know it, you don't have enough water to sustain the operation of the vehicle, and you run hot. Dave was having one of them issues, and when he first called me, he said what they said about it, and they was like crackhead, head gasket, something like that. The first thing I said was, man, you need to get a pressure check for that whole cooling system. Make sure you ain't got an injector cup or some injector seal that's leaking or doing something like that before we just jump to the conclusion, head gasket and all the other type of stuff like that. But that's one probable possible outcome. Just be ready for it. They scared to live shit out there. I ain't gonna even lie. And no down talk on Dave, but I say this, y'all, and I've said this before when me and Dave done had conversations in the past, and you know what I'm saying, even on here back and forth when he be in the comment, he oftentimes say that, which is cool, that he know how to run because he know how much money he need. He run a certain way to get the money he need and put up what he need to put up and everything cool. And I'm over here screaming on the grind all the time. And you know what I'm saying? It one of them situations where I'm not gonna speak up on the specifics of our conversation, but I will say this. In this game right here, if you got time to do it, you need to be doing it. Ain't no such thing as too much money in trucking because catastrophic stuff will happen and they will hit you with a bill that will make you want to shit your pants to the point where being content and being complacent is two different things. I could be content with what I'm doing, but at the same time, I ain't being complacent because I'm on the ground all the time. I'm trying to make the maximum amount. I ain't come out here to make a certain amount of money and go in the house. I'm trying to maximize the truck because when stuff happen, it's gonna hit you so hard you can't say when it's gonna be. You need to have the damn cash. And coming out being minimalistic with your running versus your money and being satisfied when something crazy happen and the bill be ridiculous, you'll realize enough money ain't never enough money. You probably should have came outside and worked more than 3 or 4 days a week. And you'll have a whole lot of money put up and you wouldn't give a fuck what happened to the truck. I don't give a damn what happened to that truck. I hope don't nothing happen to that truck, that Detroit up in it. I would give a rat's ass. I'm buy a brand new motor the same day. Get my ass on that shit because I'm on the grind all the time and I understand. I understand. See, I understand. I don't call at nobody for no money when that happens. Cause my problem ain't supposed to be nobody else's problem. And that's my main mission. Keep my shit together. My problem shouldn't be my folk problem. My problem shouldn't be nobody's problem but mine. And I need to be trying to come up out that problem 100% better than I would have came out of it ground zero. I need to be prepared. I need to stay on the ground all the time. I need to be trucking like I'm trapping because this game. If you out here doing this shit and you can't amass 20, $30,000 have it put up for your lawyer, just like if you were trapping in the street, you need to be out here having some lawyer money. It's a anytime, any place type of situation to the point where you don't know when this shit gonna happen. You don't know where you gonna be. You just need to have your money together so when it go down, you can be right and you have your feet on the street or either your wheels on the ground turning, whichever way you want to relate that to the trucker like I'm trapping. That's why I said what I said. I could have came out and mediocrely sold what I was selling back then. And get what? When they came pick my funk ass up, Tom Flanagan them don't want to hear nothing about I got y'all, I got you, cuz. I'm gonna put y'all, I call somebody, they gonna put something on. Now, Tom Flanagan said I need 5,500 and we gonna come get you and you gonna be out tomorrow. Okay, well we got 5,500, all right, man. Come on through. Whatever it was. It's come hey. And I do not own the right to Tom Flanagan. He a lawyer. I don't want to say his name too much. How you did claim that shit? I did claim that shit. My bad, Tom. He a good lawyer though. On some stuff. On some stuff. You want a real one? Steve Faris. Somebody know Steve Faris in Jackson here. He a bad man. Steve Faris get you out there with heavy, heavy, heavy drug charge and the murders. You got your money right. He get you off on the murder. Man, them folk need to send me a check for this advertising right here. For real. That dude get you off on the murder. But at the same time, I'm telling y'all all this stuff tell you for a reason, man. That's why I be stressing that time over everything stuff because when stuff happen, it real. And I don't care what nobody say. They don't like it. It's just the truth. They keep on with it. They do how you do it. But at the same time, when shit go down, y'all a lot of times don't even know shit be going down. Like a lot of times y'all don't know, cause I don't think it no word. There's a lot of shit be going down. I be had to come out my motherfucking pocket. I be coming out my ass on these folks, bro. I really do have to come out my ass. And get what? All of it ain't because of me. All of it ain't just blamed on the owner operator, but it's a collective to the point where when some shit come up, I don't need to be asking no question. I need to pay this shit and figure it out later. Cause I just know I need to pay this shit to keep the name of the company right and everything good. All these wheels turning, everybody shit paid, all that stuff they got to have. Make it happen. And then I figure it out over here because I'm getting my money on the back end. Hmm. I'm gonna shove a stack. I'm gonna shove a pile over here on the back end. I'm gonna take care of everything. Don't worry about nothing. We got this over here covered. We don't do that. Come on, grind all the time. No matter what happen, I can do it. I can cover it. If shit, that's why I keep slowly putting it, molding it, putting it together because you gotta make sure that everything going on, even if don't nobody do nothing, everybody doing their own thing and say fuck it, and you out here by yourself, get what? I can cover everything. I ain't worried about what happened to my truck. I'm trying to keep everybody else truck straight because I have no money to cover my truck. And get what? That's what you supposed to be doing. Supposed to be out here trying to make no $4,000, $5,000 a week on semi or $2,000, $3,000 a week on non-CDL hot shot and go home and be like, I made more money than at my old job, and there's a lot of money right here. You supposed to go maximize, and when some shit go down, you be like, bitch, I'm gonna buy another truck tomorrow. Freightliner had my never mind. I ain't gonna even talk about that old again. That old news right there. Those folks had my truck a long time. Like 3 weeks. I was like, let go buy another truck, man. I ain't gonna sit here and let my money go away like that. So it to a point where, like I said, stay on the ground all the time. Enough money ain't never enough money. When some shit go down, you never know. Oh, okay, insurance gonna come. You never know. Shit don't never be what it seems. And I say this to be a thermostat in that situation what they had was such a relief. I'm talking about such a relief. I was so happy for him. I promise to God, I was so happy for him because that shit had literally discouraged that man down to the core. When I tell you down to the core, that boy was shook. He was real life shook. Them folks took him down an emotional roller coaster. That boy was shook. I'm talking about shook up bad. And then you way out in New Mexico when it go down. You never buy the house when it go down. They way in New Mexico. Why I don't run that? All this money around about how I show y'all how to do this stuff. And it's like that everywhere. You can find your lane, make your lane. Why is you doing it? It pay real good. Okay, reverse reward. That's the risk. You way away, some shit go down. You got to basically get it done over there, right here, right now, or whatever, whatever. Either that or just fold. You can fold. You don't go to work no more and just let shit dissolve. You can do that. That ain't really a possibility. You can't do that. But it had you shook like you might be thinking about doing that. You be like, man, damn, boy, that's a lot of money. Boy, it won't such $1,000, man. Real shit. And that's a thought, man. That's a thought, man. That's like that 2019, 2020 Ram type deal going on, man. These folks tell you you got a warranty. Yeah, they got a warranty. The motor cost 42,000. They gonna pay for it, but it gonna take you 12 weeks to get the motor. And then you get in line and get behind the other folks that need one too, and we'll put it in. You need to go buy a truck. You need to go buy a truck. They did. They went and bought a truck. That's what you guys do. Yeah, you need to have some money. You know somebody with some money, have some money, go to the bank, whatever you need to do, but you can't sit there and wait no 12 weeks plus another probably 4 to 6 weeks to get your truck back. 16 weeks, you're gonna be squarely out of business. Or either still in business with a mountain of debt and a truck that you really don't trust. Trying to make your money back up by going to Washington, Seattle, and Minnesota, and all up there in North Dakota and all that stuff right there, trying to get that money back real, real fast because you below the line. Yeah, that one thing right there, man. It just and that ain't no hot shot Dave on this situation. It's everybody in trouble. And there wasn't one more thing I want to tell y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about a little, not so much. It wasn't a one-on-one consultation. Oh, an announcement. Announcement. If you have participated in the 1 hour consultation, they are $40. If you have participated, if I can look on my cash app and see where you have participated in the $40 1 hour consultation, they $40. But from this day forward, them consultations is $100. They want, if you ain't never had now, and I can't see what we done talked before, because I ain't gonna switch up on my folk. But at the same time, from this day forward, listen to me good. When you send me the cash, I send $100 because this time too valuable, the information too valuable, and my time shorter than it used to be. I'm finna add some more trucks and we finna do some more stuff. And I ain't really got time to be jacking off for the $40 no more. Unless I already been talking with you. I ain't gonna switch up on nobody that did it, but it is what it is. I want $100. It's a hostage situation. You can pay it or shit, the rabbit get the bullet. Goddamn it don't matter to me. Don't matter. Don't matter. It's a hostage situation. $100. It's $100. And get what? The reason, the reason it running like that is because, to be honest with you, I be dropping $1 million worth of game. And there's so much stuff that I can't say on here that I say on there that is ridiculous. And I'm like, it's a folk charge $1,200 and don't tell you what I'm finna tell you. Some folks charge $6,000 for some courses where you can come right here on this channel and listen to me talk and don't pay a dime. I want $100. Sure do. Want a hundred damn dollars. Sure do. Uh, please and thank you. But back to what I was saying. With the issues that come along with trucking and trucking like you trapping, you gotta be ready. Neil, hey, it is what it is. Neil, you still in the $40 range. You been doing this shit forever in a day, bro. To the point where, yeah, you already know what group you in. But at the same time, yeah, $100. $100 for all them folk that been debating and procrastinating. $100. Hey, you ain't gotta watch it. You ain't gotta pay it. You ain't got. Hey, but it is what it is. And like I said, Neil, if you want to, you can be in the background, like hallelujah, brother, hallelujah. Cause get what? We done came a long way. Ooh. Hey man, I'm talking we done came a long way, bro. Doing low security and everything, mentorship and stuff, but at the same time, brother had insurance, these folk to bagged into him and hit it brand new Ram 2021 Ram 3500, pretty red truck in the truck stop, damn near kill him. If they had been about 6 inches to the left, they would have killed him. He sleep on the back seat. They'd have towed the side of the truck up, fucked the bed up and everything. Then they try and die paying him. He got brokers. You see, low security mentorship, that done on a weekly basis. It's $75 a week. And however many loads you need some help on, low security. You got questions about what the brokers are talking about, and you want to have my opinion about certain loads and stuff, you get the direct phone call line and we talk and we you know what I'm saying, we FaceTime with these loads and we get it secure and get it done. But Neil, I'm telling you, I'm gonna speak up on Neil. Neil to follow this shit to a T. Neil finna get him some money for that truck, y'all, and finna get some money for his time, which the insurance company really ain't gonna pay. Neil gonna be straight. Neil gonna be all right. They're gonna be dead eye. You might be able to pay your insurance up for the rest of the year off this little check right here and go and get the truck fit and be back in the game. You never know. All this shit fair though. And at the same time, Neil to realize that you got to be a beast at this shit. It's to a point where certain stuff it ain't underhanded or nothing like that. It's just using the information that you know about this stuff to where people can't get over you, lowball you, do no type stuff like that because you know what this shit worth for real because you pay all the bills to the point where ain't nobody your friend. They not your fucking friend. They are customers. They are go-betweens. They are brokers. They are receivers. They are shippers. They are lines of information. But these folks are not your friend. This is a business. Get your money. Get your money. If they pull up and they got you on detention and yada yada yada, you'd have been there 6 hours, and the whole thing is the broker when you call them back, they talking about they got to negotiate with the customer for the detention. Just know you didn't hit that rate nail on the head no way. The little detention that you probably asking for was in the rate that the customer already gave. They ain't got to call get approval on shit. So what you do is you load it, strap it, send them a picture, let them know it's in perfect order, and I'm not fucking moving till I get a new rate card that say what it's supposed to say. It ain't gonna get ran, and I ain't gonna tell out my truck. I'll be here all night on principle alone. I go sleep right here on these 4 yards. They close the gate, lock it. I'll be here in the morning. They unlock it and come back in again tomorrow. But until I get them motherfucking Raycon, say what it need to say for me sitting here these 6 hours. I don't want to see nothing about no. I'm gonna send you one for the detention later in the morning when we get it approved. Approve your mammy. Send me my money. I'm like 50 cents. I'm gonna need my money by Monday. Yep, consultation been going on for a while, bro. From this day on the consultation, $100. And you know what I'm saying? If I already been doing them with you, I'm gonna stick with the fault. I ain't gonna switch up on my people that I already fuck with me. These people in some situations and stuff where they working through process and stuff, and I'm working with them already. I'm not gonna change up on them. But yeah, for new customers, if you send me some money, you can try to slip through the system. You can send me $40. I am checking my cash app. If your name ain't in there with another $40, I shall send you a request for 60 more dollars. And then we can walk it out, talk it out. Yep. They you know that song gonna try and slip through the Chris Act. That's why I'm telling people I don't need no software for this shit. Trapping trucks. Man, I'm trucking like I'm trapping too, bro. Call, hey man, send $100 to Cash App at $JBUTLER357, and we're gonna work out whatever you're trying to do and give you the best course of action that you could possibly take to be more advantageous to your bankroll, your family situation, and what you got going on personally. That's why I don't sell fucking webinars and stuff. I told y'all I am never gonna do them. If you want to holler at me, it's too personal. It's too much money. It's too much at stake. This is your future. I will not put out a fucking webinar. Click this for $1,200. Let me babble off my motherfucking head for 6 hours, and you ain't learned nothing. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna. I'd rather put my time into it. That's why I said my time get a little bit too on the stressful tight time to be fucking around $40. I'm sorry. It just yeah, what it is though. You know what I'm saying? The information is what it is. It's some good shit though. Good shit. And Neil, just like I had to tell Neil, a lot of stuff ain't no gray areas, especially when it comes to regulations, stuff like that, the law book. Either you cheating or you ain't. Either you compliant or you ain't. Either your shit DOT compliant and up to snuff when they pull you, or it ain't. It really ain't no gray area. Either that low overhang 47 inches or it overhang 48 and a half. Either it's over or it ain't. But it ain't really too much gray area enough. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm here to do that, to provide a service, to continue to help. And like I say to people all the time that call and talk to me, they tell me how much they appreciate the channel and what I be trying to do and what I do. But at the same time, I appreciate y'all to the fullest because y'all help me do some stuff that I'm passionate about doing besides trucking and that helping people. And also, y'all helping me in the long run because the more people I can make aware of what's going on out here and the disadvantages and the advantages and the normal game and the word game that get played, the more people will be in up to really know how to charge. Because once you learn how to charge and master time, you're gonna be a successful motherfucker if you can account the money and do right by it. Because it's gonna come. If you can do if you can master time, you'll learn how to count some money. So therefore, you help me in the long run because I come into more areas and pull freight out of areas where ain't been a whole lot of clowns over there taking whatever, and the brokers and the customers are not in the position to be like, well, we stuck on this garbage ass $1.80 a mile for this lumber. This what we be getting ran for, and that's what it is. No, if them people that go up there consistently and keep running that back for a backhaul, stop doing that dumbass shit, the whole area improves. And the next time I go over there, then they pay 250, 300. $3 a mile for that same lumber, I may consider carrying that as a return trip. I told y'all, ain't no such thing, ain't no such word as a backhaul. Trucking, hot shot, partial game, what they backhaul. They don't give a fuck where you stay. That load or whatever it is, go and gotta go wherever it's going, regardless if you pass through and get it or the next man pass through and get it. That backhaul shit is dead. That's garbage. Stop saying it. Stop saying it. Well, they ain't paid but $2 on them. You know, that was a backhaul. Got me back to the house. Paid for the fuel for the whole trip. I was able to keep the whole load going out there. That's cool. That's cool. On principle alone, if I know I got to go back out there again, I did head out that area, not go all the way home, but just get out of that area where they stupid at and get something else and not contribute to their problem. So I know when I go back over there, it may be a possibility of it changing, but I didn't make it go farther and longer than it would have gone on by perpetuating the dumb shit. So I help y'all not perpetuate dumb shit that other people out here teaching you to do, showing you how to do that really ain't profitable worth for damn. And y'all help me last longer because get what? I can continue to ask for what I'm asking for and get it. Cause they ain't out here fucking it up for every y'all. Now I tell y'all, they gonna fuck my life up. Y'all helping me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. The more people y'all get over here to the channel, send them to me. You see them over here on these trash ass channels that ain't talking about nothing. They still ain't getting no money, but it look like money. And at the end, they still tell you they ain't made but 8% of everything they told you they had. They had $250,000. They ain't made 10, 5, 10, 7, 8, 9, $12,000, $15,000, 200 something thousand. Kill yourself and send them to me. Send their ass to me. Send them to me. Tell them I won't see them over here at Hot Shot Hayes so we get you up out there whole seat. And we get okay. So send them to me. Send them to me. And get what? We got quite a few subscribers. Hmm. We really do. And I appreciate y'all for that. Appreciate all y'all for that. But at the same time, send them to me. Don't be shy. Tell my dude over there how I have show you how to get up out that whole seat and be on with some shit, get you some money, take some money home, and fix up a little shout change and put a vortex in it and come out here sideways with the ass sitting real low like this and doing a G by shuffle, doing a G by shuffle with an S10. Can't keep it straight. Yeah. Tell them come over here and fuck with that dude. Y'all want to see shout change while we on live right quick? Everything keep working right. We go out here and peep at the truck. I ain't did nothing but a little suspension work. You know, I put the offsets on it. Got the motor running real good. Just in time to take it out and put another one in there. Hey, yeah, man. Folk playing. We trying to change person's life, man. They got me looking. I don't know. I and set that thing down. Got that stand together with it. You know what I mean? Got that stand sitting right. And you know, hey, when your tape measure game right, your flush fitment game be right. That pretty flush. I don't think it get too much flush in it. With a 10.5 on the back, with a little stretch on the top for it to be cute, so it go up under there with some suspension trap. You know, little cute. Huh? How's it going? Yeah. That's why I said, man, you don't do this shit right, you gonna lose your house. I got a decent house. It ain't the biggest, it ain't the best, it ain't the brightest, but it's my shit. I want to keep my shit. So they want to try to keep y'all to do is keep your shit, and then you can pay this shit off because you're good at what you do. If you're good at what you do, you don't linger too long. I tell folks that all the time. I ain't lingering too long on nothing. Sell the gold, knock it out, next goal. We ain't lingering on this shit. We come home and chill. Man, some white cotton shit, man. Come home and chill, man. We're gonna shoehorn that small block up in short chain. Like I said, come out sideways. But it's been a pretty good live, man. Like I said, uh, Cash App is a $JBUTLER 357. Um, consultations. I don't know how many folk gonna see this video. They need to share it. I might have to put a post up or something like that. But they are $100 if I have not already been talking to you. If I've been talking to you, keep it like it was. $40. We're gonna work it out. Whatever got to happen with your situation, you just feel free to hit me up, and I'm checking the cash app, see if it was you. Yeah, it was you. All right, we talking for the 40. If that ain't you, you try to slip through the system, I might just send your 40 and block you. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you try to slip through the system, I seen the $60 request, and then you try to hit me with the bogosity and the fuckery, I am gonna block you. I ain't got time for that shit. I really ain't. And y'all know I'm doing way too much stuff, and I'm trapping. I'm trucking like I'm trapping for real, for real. I ain't got time for this shit. I really ain't. So, man, like I said, y'all be blessed. Keep your shine side up, grease side down. Y'all already know what I said about a hater and a man. And one thing about it, you go follow a low efficiency person, you'll end up just like them. You ain't gotta follow me. You ain't gotta do all the stuff I say. I always say let your bad judgment be the one of your own. But at the same time, I'm trying to give you the game, and it's one of them things where it's procreating, it's spreading, it's metastasizing into some. I know a couple words, and like I say, it's developing into a situation where there's some people that ain't even in the industry that paying attention to what I'm doing. They realize that it make a whole hell of a lot of sense, and they coming in the industry well prepared. They are much more prepared than even I was when I first started, and that is the goal for you to come out here and be just as good, if not better, than I ever could have imagined you being. And you keep this freight and these rates at the level where it's supposed to be, so we all can be out here for a long time. This is a humongous circle. That's why I tell people it don't matter what I tell y'all, it don't matter as long as it's right. I tell you where the ship at, I tell you how much they paying, how much you should ask for it, everything. It's up to you to do it. So it don't matter. That's why I freely get it. And when we do these consultations, I'm taking time out of my day. We're gonna do that for $1, 100 of them. Yeah. But like I say, y'all be blessed, man. Stay encouraged. Whatever you're doing, man, maximize. See where you can get some time back in the day, and pay attention to your weather, pay attention to your media, what's going on in the country and things, and position yourself correctly to be in line to get some of this crazy freight that's going on right here, right now. Hey, y'all be blessed. Peace.